So we are getting you visuals from Vijay Mallya's hearing in London High Court. These are the visuals of Vijay Mallya. He had appeared in the court today. The hearing is underway and now we can get these visuals of Vijay Mallya extradition case. He had appeared in the UK High Court with his son Siddharth also along with him. So Vijay Mallya there on the outside, he seems very calm, but he had appeared for the hearing in UK court for his extradition case. The Westminster court had already...
Do you think is the judge? I think that the judge is quite stern. Do you feel the same?
Hello.
Vijay Mallya is accompanied by his son Siddharth also. There you can see Siddharth as well with Vijay Mallya, so accompanied by his family. Vijay Mallya there smoking and appearing to be very calm outside the London High Court. He had appealed after Westminster Court had ruled against him. Dressed in a sharp black suit and appearing to be very calm. Their media also asking him questions. Westminster Court had already ruled in favor of extradition. Mallya's hearing is underway in the London court right now. And Vijay Mallya's fate depends completely on this hearing. Going inside now, Vijay Mallya had appealed against the extradition order in the UK High Court, and that hearing is underway right now in UK High Court. A two-judge bench of the Administrative Court Division of the Royal Courts of Justice in London is hearing the application submitted by Vijay Mallya, which he had filed in April. Vijay Mallya, along with his son Siddharth,
Vijay, what's your
when he reached the UK High Court, these are the visuals.
Do you have any reflections at half-time?
Vijay Mallya's extradition case back in the UK High Court.
Yeah. Do you think it's going in your favour?
He had appealed against the extradition order from the Westminster Court. And that hearing is at this moment underway in
Bail and enjoy your life.
Mr. Mallya, are you confident? Are you confident the way the argument is going in the court?
Confidence or lack of confidence doesn't matter. Someone tell
But we
Vijay the
still want to
cricket's
know.
gone.
Is it true that what are the other legal options? Could you take it, or is it 28 days in back?
What do you think of Claire's arguments, Mr. Mallya? Do you consider yourself lucky that you're able to at least enjoy the sunshine and the matches, etc., as compared to Nirav Modi, who isn't able to enjoy any of this, let alone matches, not even home-cooked food?
Are you planning for any more cricket matches, Mr. Mallya?
We understand some of Claire's new arguments were a tad spurious, perhaps.
Come.
It's a very big one. Yeah, so let's go there. We'll be in line for too long. Let's go there.
Nice.
Sorry.
You want to go to the pub?
Mr. Mallya, are you expecting the judgment today itself?
Yes. You know, I mean,
The hottest team in the room.
It's all good.
sunshine brings positivity, isn't it, Mr. Mallya?
Yeah. Were you comfortable with Claire Montgomery's line of attack here
That's
today?
what I said.
I understand it was all a little bit samey. Have we heard it
Mr.
all
Mallya,
before?
what do you think is the judge? I think that the judge is quite stern. Do you feel the same?
Hello.
Mallya there smoking outside the UK High Court, and when he was asked by the media whether he feels confident or not, he did say that I'm positive. But look at his behavior, his attitude. He has money laundering charges amounting to 9,000 crores in India, and he's smoking away. And so Vijay Mallya there in UK, and we have with us Anilesh. Anilesh, we can look at Vijay Mallya there. He was asked whether he feels positive, whether he feels confident or not before entering the UK High Court. What's happening right now, and what all did he say?
All right, so as you see, I mean, rightly you said there that he's smoking as usual. You know, whenever he comes for the hearing, he would always come out during the break, because remember, this is the first session of the hearing only. The hearing started around 10:30 UK time, and it continued for about 2 hours non-stop. Remember, it's a full day hearing today, which means we have seen the first half of hearing as of now, and within like 10 to 15 minutes, the court hearing will resume, and then it will continue for further 2 hours. So the hearing started with Vijay Mallya's lawyers making a case for Vijay Mallya to stay in the UK. Now, what is important to understand today is what all the Vijay Mallya team had to offer today. What we understand is the same line of argument that was given in the court on a number of occasions. Let's take for an example, Claire Montgomery, Vijay Mallya's lawyer, has been saying since day one that the banks in India were aware of all the transactions, were aware of the economic condition of Kingfisher Airlines. Now, this is the main argument by Vijay Mallya's lawyers, which has not sort of held water on any single occasion in the court. So I'm really looking forward to what happens in the next 2 hours, hoping that the Indian government and the Indian agencies will come up with some new and robust proof against Mr. Vijay Mallya. But having said what has happened in the last 2 hours is we were waiting for something new to happen. As you would know, that today the hearing was on the basis that the decision that has been taken in the past by the Westminster Magistrates Court, Emma Arbuckle, was not beyond errors. So today, the sole purpose of Vijay Mallya's lawyers was to prove in the court that the decision in the past had some errors, had some mistakes. Now, how would you come up with an answer? You would come up with an answer when you have new proofs regarding the lapse, regarding something left out in the previous hearings. Now, that certainly has failed. That certainly has beaten dust in the court. The lawyers of Vijay Mallya have not been able to come out with anything new which could be considered as substantial proof which could go in the favor of Vijay Mallya. As far as him smoking outside the court is concerned, well, you must remember what happened in the Westminster Magistrates Court last time when Emma Arbuckle gave the judgment in relation to Vijay Mallya, saying that, quote unquote, the flashy billionaire has every means to leave this country. So the judge herself believed that a man is a flashy billionaire. No wonder he comes out and smokes.
So, and the same kind of attitude, Anilesh, we could see today also when he came out of the court to smoke. But the more important point that, Anilesh, you're pointing out right now is that in the court, Vijay Mallya's lawyer have not been able to prove till this point that Westminster Court has erred, that there were errors and there was something that was left out there. So basic premise on which they've built the court, that is not standing up in the court right now. So that not much positivity coming out from the court right now for Vijay Mallya, but we still have to look at this whole day of hearing. Vijay Mallya there, visuals of Vijay Mallya. Hearing is underway in London. He has challenged the extradition from the Westminster Court order.